You've heard it before. Control your emotions. Don't let them control you. But in this conversation, we're not here to just throw around cliches. We're diving deep into the art of emotional control, how it can define your entire reality, and why mastering it is the difference between living as a puppet to external circumstances and becoming the master of your own destiny. This isn't just another lesson. This is an in depth conversation about emotional control, what it means, how it impacts your life, and how you can use it as a weapon to navigate any situation with clarity and intention. By the time we're done, you're going to have more than just a better understanding. You're going to have tools, practical gems you can drop in your own life. Ready to get real? Let's dive in. Why emotional control is non negotiable. Let me start by making one thing clear. Without emotional control, you're leaving yourself exposed. Think about it. Every time you've let anger, frustration, guilt, or even excitement dictate your actions, the results weren't always in your favor, were they? That's because emotions cloud your judgment, create mental fog, and steer you away from clarity. We live in a world designed to provoke you. News headlines, social media posts, people's opinions. Everything is engineered to get a reaction out of you. If you don't develop a solid grip on how you respond to these triggers, you're walking around like a puppet with strings ready to be pulled. And the ones pulling those strings, they aren't looking out for your best interest. They're using your emotions to manipulate you. Let me put it another way. Emotional control is the foundation of peace of mind. Without it, you're just surviving. With it, you're thriving. The game of emotional manipulation. Now, here's where the game gets serious. People, especially those who know you well, can exploit your emotional triggers. You know that one friend, family member, or coworker who knows exactly what to say to get under your skin? They've studied you. They know your buttons and they're not afraid to push them. That's how they control the narrative, how they manipulate the situation to benefit them, and how you end up playing right into their hands. But here's the kicker. Most of this happens without you even realizing it. You see a comment online or hear a snide remark in passing, and boom, you react. Without reflection, without thought, without intention. And just like that, you've handed over control. Here's the gem. The moment you allow external forces to dictate your internal state, you lose. Period. Emotional control is the key to making sure no one else holds the reins to your life. From reaction to reflection, the power move. If you take one thing from this conversation, let it be this: reflect, don't react. Reaction is easy, reflection takes mastery. When someone or something tries to trigger you, you don't give in. You pause, you reflect, you think about the outcome you want. Instead of throwing punches, whether verbally or emotionally, you step back and decide how you want to move forward. When you master the pause, you master yourself. This shift from immediate reaction to thoughtful reflection is where true emotional control begins. The more you practice it, the more you regain power over your life. This isn't just about bottling up emotions, it's about processing them intelligently so you can respond with intention. When you start doing that, you shift the entire dynamic of every interaction you have. Developing conscious intent and self mastery. Here's another gem for you. Intent is everything. Your emotions don't just happen in a vacuum. They're directly linked to your intentions, your goals, and the outcomes you want in life. Without conscious intent, you're drifting, reacting to whatever life throws your way. With intent, you're laser focused, navigating through life on your terms. Conscious intent means being aware of your emotional triggers and choosing how to respond. It's about recognizing when your emotions are clouding your judgment and realigning them with your greater purpose. Emotional control isn't just about keeping calm, it's about making every emotional reaction work for you, not against you. The interplay between thoughts and feelings. Now let's take it up a notch. Emotional control isn't just about suppressing feelings, it's about understanding the relationship between your thoughts and your emotions. Your thoughts feed your emotions, and your emotions feed your thoughts. They're intertwined. When you feel anger, what are the thoughts running through your mind? When you feel peace, what kind of thoughts are you entertaining? Understanding this connection helps you shape your emotional state from the inside out. By intentionally shaping your thoughts, you begin to shift your emotional responses and take greater control of how you move through life. This is about mastery. Master your thoughts, master your emotions, and everything else falls in line. Practical strategies for emotional control. Let's get practical. Emotional control doesn't happen overnight, but you can start building it today. Here's how. 1. Pause before you react. The moment you feel your emotions spiking, pause. Breathe. Give yourself time to reflect before reacting. 2. Name your emotion. Label it. Is it anger, frustration, guilt? Once you name it, it loses some of its power over you. 3. Set clear intentions. What's the outcome you want from this situation? Let your emotional response align with that outcome, not just the heat of the moment. 4. Learn from the process. Every time you master an emotional response, take note, reflect on what worked, what didn't, and how you can improve. 5. Strengthen your relationship with yourself. The better you know yourself, the better you'll be at controlling your emotional responses. This takes time, introspection, and a willingness to face the uncomfortable. Conclusion. Take the reins. Here's the truth. Emotional control isn't just a skill, it's a lifestyle. It's the difference between being the captain of your own ship or letting the storm toss you around. It's about making conscious decisions, not just in how you think, but in how you feel and act. I challenge you to start paying attention, start reflecting. The more you do, the more you'll realize how much power you have over your emotions and consequently your life. And remember, emotional control is a muscle. The more you work it, the stronger it gets. Call to action. Drop a comment below. Let me know what emotional triggers you're working on mastering. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss more conversations like this one. Share this video with someone who needs to hear it. You never know whose life you'll help change today.